The Department of Education firing half of its staff in what it is calling a final mission, but also closed its headquarters and regional offices today for what it called security reasons.
Yeah, for local school districts, they're concerned these staffing cuts will hurt students. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has more from the head of Fairfax County's teachers union.
The concern is the kids who need the most assistance won't get it. Now, when we're talking about overall school funding, the federal contribution only accounts for a small fraction of it, but for those low income and special education students, it's vital. Massive cuts at the U.S. Department of Education are being felt by educators.
My initial reaction is just being appalled.
David Walrod, the president of the Fairfax County Federation of Teachers, says one of the key functions of DOE is oversight, making sure civil rights laws are followed.
Fairfax County Public Schools during the pandemic was not providing the service that they needed to our students with disabilities, and the Federal Department of Education were the ones that stepped in and made sure that those families got what they needed.
The DOE's civil rights branch is losing nearly half its staff, although officials insisted the cuts will not affect civil rights investigations. They describe the reductions as strategic decisions.
Right now, Secretary McMahon is trying to say that no functions are going to be dropped. It's going to be business as usual. But how in the world can business as usual maintain when you cut half of the folks that are doing the work?
On a statewide level, Senator Stella Pekarsky says Virginia has invested record amounts in K-12 and higher education. $2.6 billion of federal funding represents about 11% of the budget.
The state cannot take over what the federal government has in place. This is going to have a massive impact on our ability to provide the best education to students at the end of the day.
The Department of Education's headquarters in D.C. and its offices around the country were closed today for security reasons, we're told. Those will reopen tomorrow with the staff they still have. Advocates here in Fairfax County say they will be watching closely to see what happens. In Fairfax County, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.